What's up, guys? Swordsman here, and those of you that may be living under a rock, the Back to Karkand expansion has released. And I gotta say, this has been another Battlefield 3 launch that has been met with instant disappointment for me. I don't know what it is. I have the worst luck ever when it comes to Battlefield 3 launch dates or release times or whatever, you know? I have bad luck. I don't know. For those of you that may not be aware, Origin basically had an outage and would not connect for quite a few people, and I was one of them. Though I did seem to get my service back before a lot of other people did, but there it was yet again. You wake up figuring you're going to play some Back to Karkand, and Origin shits the bed, and nope, Chuck Testa, you can't play the game that you paid for and you've been eagerly waiting the expansion of. So that was a kick in the balls, but late this afternoon, I was able to hop on with Stone, and then later Hobo joined in. And what you're seeing is just I threw together a couple clips from, I think it's 2 different games on the Strike at Karkand map. Which, gotta say, is probably going to end up being my least favorite map out of the expansion. Because just like Battlefield 2, this map pretty much exists solely as whoever's on the rooftops wins. That's about it. On this map, if you're not on a rooftop, you're pretty much doing it wrong. And that's disappointing, you know? But again, some of you might be thinking, well, you're playing on TDM. You're right, absolutely correct. But I also played it on the Conquest bullshit, the Conquest Assault, or whatever it is. That game mode is fucking horrible. It sucked in Battlefield 2. It sucks now. And, oh, that is just painfully bad. Did not like that whatsoever. But anyway, just, yeah, if you're going to be on this map, if you're not on a rooftop, you're probably messing up. That seems to be the gist of it. I did swap over to the PKP Peshineg. I don't know the name of it. I don't speak Russian. But it's a pretty decent gun, like machine gun. I will say one of the favorite things out of this expansion so far is that I love how you unlock the new weapons. I think that is a very cool mechanic. I love when there's little tasks dangled in front of you, like these little carrots swinging from the tip of a stick that you got to go chase after and try to achieve. I think those are fun, gives me something to do, sort of influences my play style, you know. Just changes things up a little bit. For the Engineer one, you need to basically get a blowtorch kill, which you saw me get a few minutes ago. You also need to do 10 repairs. I think I have 3 out of the 10 so far. For the support kit weapon, you need 20 light machine gun kills and 2, I think it's 2 mortar kills, which that's probably not going to happen on this particular map. At least not in TDM anyway. We'll see on other game modes. There's some other ones, the assault weapon, the FAMAS. That is what, 10 heals and 10 revives, I think it was. So, you know, I like them. Some people hate that they're in there. I think it's neat. You're free to agree or disagree. Wake Island is back. I love it. I've had horrible server selections to try to play it. So I'm trying to withhold judgment on whether or not they've ruined Wake Island, because the 2 times I've played on Wake Island 3 times. Each time it was, well, the 2 times it was a conquest, or the large version of the Assault Conquest, but with only 32 players. So that means an oversaturation of vehicles per the player base, so that was no fucking fun. Having the enemy with 3 choppers and 3 jets, that was not fun. Not fun whatsoever. The other time was on a squad deathmatch. Very, very wide open when it comes to the deathmatch variant of Wake Island. I thought that would make for a faster play mode, a faster game, but no, that was pretty fucking slow. So hopefully I can find a true legit 32-man server without the large option with the extra saturation of vehicles, but we'll see. Overall, not having very much fun with it. Fairly disappointed. The destruction is pretty cool. I will give it that, but then the side effect is that you then give people a lot more piles of rubble to lay under, so You know, it's a damned if you do and a damned if you don't. So I don't really know what my final thoughts will be on it. I've only really played a few games of it yet. So we'll see. We'll see. I have yet to try out that Gulf of Omen and the other one. I don't know its name. Doesn't really matter. But I'm going to rant here for a moment again that Assault Conquest, I mentioned earlier, it sucks. Let me explain why. Okay, so one team starts off owning all of the flags. Cool enough, I guess. The other team has to capture those flags. So get this shit, alright? Get this. So here I am, trying to play a video game that I'm trying to have fun with friends on. And there comes a 90-second window in this fucking game that I can't play. So I get killed defending a flag. I go to respawn, and because the enemy holds the capture points, I can't fucking spawn. Are you shitting me? So then my whole squad is dead. There's 4 of us sitting here for over 90 seconds waiting to be able to fucking play. What the fuck is that game design? That has got to be one of the dumbest game design decisions I have ever fucking heard of in a fucking FPS. You're just going to have people sit there for 90... Really? For real? Somebody thought that's a good fucking idea? I can see you thinking that's a good idea, what, 6, 7, 8 years ago for Battlefield 2. But you think that's good now? Really? Get the fuck out of here. That is fucking horrible. That is so god-awful. I cannot believe they went that route. That is just... that is baffling to me that I was sitting there for almost 2 minutes waiting to be able to play a game. That was fucking retarded. So, yeah, don't expect very many Conquest Assault bullshit game mode videos from me, because that is not going to be happening. I will sooner play Squad Deathmatch on a slow-ass Wake Island again than I will play the fucking Conquest Assault bullshit. Fuck a whole lot of that. Not gonna happen. I haven't seen it personally yet, but I do think it's cool that they included a monument on Wake Island, sort of like I don't know, like a credits list, so to speak, of all the past maps, or past games rather, that had Wake Island. I thought that was pretty rad. I remember playing it on quite a few different games, and it's a great map. It really is. Hopefully, you can play regular Conquest on it, because if you can play regular Conquest on it, that I'll play. Curious to see how Rush might work on it, so that should be interesting. TDM and Squad Deathmatch, probably not going to be the most ideal map. Although I bet it's probably going to be great for the Mav whoring because it's wide open. There's very little cover. There's 2 wide open hangars in like a little, I don't know, like a command center building that's kind of cover-ish. Other than that, it's kind of like sparse, so I don't know. We'll see. I hope you guys have been enjoying Back to Karkand more than I have. It's, I don't know. Origin, EA, that was just such a big fucking mistake. Why would they put so many pieces into their biggest release ever? Why would they put so many pieces that could go wrong? That you can't play Battlefield 3 if Origin's not running, God forbid. You can't play Battlefield 3 even the single player if Battle Log's not working. So it's like, what the fuck is the point? That is just, it just bugs the shit out of me. You console guys have it way easier. And thinking about it, I probably should just start playing more on the console. I like 24-man servers. There's far less bullshit on the console version than there are fucking for the PC to jump through all the hoops. So maybe that's the answer. Just play the damn thing on Xbox. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, hopefully you guys have had much better luck than I had, because I've had horrible Battlefield 3 launch day luck, whether it's the core game itself when it came out or this first expansion now. So I don't know. It's like a never-ending joke on me that I get stuck with all the crap. But not much you can do. Hopefully, as a couple days goes on, the servers will mellow out with the whole 1,000 ticket shit. I don't need to play a map for 1,000 tickets to enjoy it, you know? And it seems to be they're all inflated ticket sizes, so with any luck, they will hopefully sort of go back to realistic and normal, like, not realistic, but just normal expectations for a server. What's wrong with the DICE's defended, or, wow, originally defined ticket counts and stuff? Is that really so horrible? Why do you need 1,000 ticket servers for all of them? But again, I digress. I really, really want to have fun, especially on Wake Island, but so far today has not been very good. Looking forward to unlocking the new weapons, especially the one that looks like an MP5. They don't call it an MP5, but the graphic, I mean, as far as my non-gun expert knowing ass is, it looks like an MP5, so I'll probably end up calling it an MP5, so whatever. I think it's like the G35? I don't remember. Now, I know the maker of the G3 was made by the same guys as the MP5, so maybe it's just a popular design model. I don't know. I don't know gun shit for real, so just the video games that I play them in. Oh well. Alright, I hope you guys had fun. This was some team deathmatch action with Stone and I. Has some PKP stuff and the A91 while I went for the blowtorch kill to work on unlocking the MP5. Again, let me know how your day has been with Back to Karkand. You console guys, I hope you've had a much easier time than the PC guys, because it's been a kick in the balls. Alright guys, I will see you next time. Take care, have fun and all that good stuff. Bye.